Hello, my name is Robert Seifert, and I'm the founder and president of USA Portfolio Real Estate, Portfolio Property Management, and the creator and founder of InvestorPO, Inc. Over the years, like a lot of you, I've worked in basically every facet of the real estate world. And when you see this business from all sides like I have, it helps you to truly understand what works, what doesn't, and what really doesn't. At the end of the day, my job is to buy and sell properties. And I'm interested in anything that will help me do that faster, better, and more efficiently. So we've tried a lot of different tools and methods to streamline our processes, from your customer relationship management softwares, or CRMs, your autoresponders, virtual assistants, answering services, you name it, I've put it through its paces. Maybe I don't have to tell you this, but in a lot of cases, these solutions added more headaches than they actually solved. I found them to be very complicated. For starters, this stuff is ridiculously hard to configure and maintain. You almost need a computer science degree to make heads or tails of it. Very inflexible. Once you've got one of these solutions implemented, you'll quickly realize that most of these out-of-the-box solutions turned out to be one-size-fits-none solution. We always had to adapt our processes to how the tools worked, instead of those tools adapting to how we work. I found them to be very incomplete. I have yet to find a tool that fully met my needs without having to integrate multiple third-party services and feeling like I needed a programming and content development team just to make it usable. And most importantly, they're just outright cold. And what do I mean by cold? When I started my journey a few years ago, I thought I had one purpose, and that was to close deals. I quickly realized that was wrong. I found if I did one thing, deals closed themselves. This one thing took me from a single investor in Michigan to the man that you see before you now. That one thing is relationships. This is a simple but incredibly powerful idea. We call it relationship investing, and we apply these principles to everything that we do. Just to demonstrate the power of these principles, we found that by utilizing the relationship investing concept, we were able to increase our email open and click-through rates by a pretty huge margin, over 47% and 64% respectively. But we had to dig deeper. Keeping in mind the principles of relationship investing, we came up with a great way to contact our leads with a human touch: enhanced voicemail messaging. We quickly found out that enhanced voicemail messaging was highly effective. Text messaging, another incredibly effective touch point, works well too. And of course, you have voice broadcasts and emails. Now, if you take all of these things together and you apply them to all of your automation processes, you've got a pretty great approach. Wrong. There's one problem. It's still missing the one simple ingredient. What is that, I'm sure you ask? It's the human touch. So I set out on a mission to find myself a solution that included all of the features of the best real estate investing PODIO systems available today, integrated with all the latest interactive marketing techniques, and had the one essential ingredient I required: the ability to interact and manage with the leads with a human touch. And here's what I found. That's right, nothing. So I decided to build it myself. I hired one of the world's top PODIO guys. I assembled a great team of programmers and marketing specialists. We spent a year building and refining until we had it. Everything I always wanted. A system with all the advantages of an out-of-the-box solution, but fully integrated with all the latest marketing tools, and most of all, the ability to manage my leads and processes with a human touch. Something truly special. So what can you do? You can use virtual assistants and an answering service. Seems like an okay idea on the surface. It's better than nothing. But some things can quickly become worse than nothing. And a virtual assistant who lives an 18-hour plane ride away and doesn't know or care about your business is definitely on that list. You could hire a dedicated programming and marketing staff to build a similar product for you. You could do that. But that's a pretty expensive proposition. Just ask my accountant. He'll tell you. You could use a prepackaged CRM tool. It's a pretty powerful option. But with most of them, you've still got to create the content. You have to configure the settings. and most importantly, avoid hitting the button that'll break the whole system. The reality is, I've seen countless real estate investors pay good money for a CRM solution that barely gets used. For someone who isn't tech savvy, making it work can be a daunting task. At the end of the day, you've still got to do most things yourself. I knew there had to be a better way, and that's where the idea for InvestorPO came from. There's a special kind of magic when you get something right. In our mix of relationship investing, CRM customization, and that vital human touch was something we knew people would want for themselves. So I tasked my team to create a solution that's as turnkey as you want it to be, but without many of the limitations of those other so-called turnkey solutions. And that's what I'm presenting to you. IPO takes the industry standard CRMs and it adds exactly what you need to take your business to the next level. After a painless onboarding process, IPO will truly take over all of the busy work that takes you away from what you really want to spend your time doing, closing deals. But unlike traditional CRM processes, we keep the principles of relationship investing at the forefront. IPO makes sure that you're building relationships, not animosity. To start, we've built an autoresponder like no other. Out of the box, IPO will follow up on your leads with a personalized voicemail, a perfectly timed follow-up text message, and a highly personalized and interest-specific email, fully customizable, but already precisely crafted to get you a response. If you're worried about sending the wrong kind of message to a particular kind of lead, don't be. IPO is as precise as you need it to be, thanks to our proprietary multi-funnel touch system. So let me explain. Most investors have at least two sides to their business. You have your buyers and your sellers. How can a single message speak directly to either of them? This is one of the major limitations of the existing solutions on the market today. Now I imagine a system that would be human enough to know the difference and adjust the message to be specific to each. This is where your response rates go from 0 to hero. This is just the start. Why stop at just segmenting them from buyers or sellers? With IPO, you can have a unique message to your agents, your JV partners, your wholesalers. You can have a completely different contact information for each funnel and type of contact. The possibilities are endless, and we didn't stop there. Remember that human touch we talked about? We built an intelligence into our multi-funnel system to adapt that message's content as a lead transitions through the phases of the selling and buying process. We have enhanced voicemail. SMS text messages and emails are just the start. With IPO's multi-funnel touch system, you can also send postcards, handwritten style greeting cards, all the things that keep a relationship going. And it all happens from within the system. There's no external software to set up, no third-party accounts to create or manage. Here's another feature that I think you'll love. Using our social finder technology, when someone contacts you, IPO will scour the major social sites to find a wealth of information about that person. Imagine how much better that first phone call will go if you've got enough information right in front of you to make anyone feel like you know them. Think about how much stronger your negotiation position will become when you know all about the lead in advance. And what about managing your business processes? We've got that covered too. We support all the features that you would find in the best industry solutions today. So that's just a little taste of what InvestorPO can do for you. I'm sure that all sounds great, and you're thinking right now, what about you? Well, we'd love for you to join us. Use our solution and make your life easier. Go out and enjoy life and let a system do what you wanted it to do for you. Run and manage your business and manage all of your leads and keep in contact with them until they're ready to do a deal. And most importantly, build relationships in this market. If you don't have IPO today, you're just missing out. You have the opportunity to stop going down the rabbit hole of studying and learning and building content and becoming a marketing guy who's trying to build functions of the podio to match your business because that solution didn't fit you. Get with IPO today and let us manage your business for you the way that it should be. You not adapting to the tool, but the tool actually adapting to you. Guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you for spending time with us.